Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be talking about my first trimester and what I experienced, some of my symptoms. I'm also going to include the prenatals and some of the vitamins that I do take in the end of this video. And if you do like this video, please remember to subscribe and like, share, whatever you'd like. So I looked up first trimester symptoms, and I'm just gonna go over this and tell you guys what I actually experienced. The first one on the list is tender swollen breast. That was one thing I noticed in the very beginning, like the first month. My boobs hurt so bad, and if anybody hugged me, I was just like, like be careful. So I would say they grew the first month the most, and then slowly grew a little bit after that, but it was fast in the beginning, so it hurt really bad. The second thing is nausea with or without vomiting. So that is actually why I got a pregnancy test. My Leva and I were on our way to Trader Joe's to get wine, and I was getting so nauseous in the car so easily. And I mean, I've gotten car sick before, but not that easy. Usually has to be turns or bad stopping, usually if I'm in the car with my grandma. This is just regular driving down the street to Trader Joe's, and I was getting sick also when we went to breakfast earlier that morning. So I just felt like something was weird, something weird was happening with my body, and I felt like something was different. And right next to Trader Joe's, there's a Walmart. So I just kept thinking, oh, I wonder if I should get a test. My period was 2 days late. Sometimes my period is 2 weeks late. So 2 days late, I was like, So it wasn't, I didn't know if I had a reason to really get checked, but the nausea and everything was making me nervous. So we decided to go to Walmart, got a test, and then I did the test as soon as I got home, and I sat in the bathroom for about 30 minutes just in shock, and called my sister crying because I was shocked. Yeah, that symbol, it wasn't just like a faded double line, it was a really like solid double line. Then I did the second test in like another week just to really make sure, and that one was a digital one, and it said, yes, you're pregnant. Yeah, nausea is why I actually got the pregnancy test. Luckily, no vomiting though. I hate throwing up. It's the worst. I can't do it. What I would try to do is eat small meals every 2 hours or so. I still kind of do that now. And ginger beer from Trader Joe's really helped me. I'm sure any ginger beer from anywhere else would help, but that's what I did. And it could be the carbonation or also the ginger, but really saved my life with nausea. The next thing is increased urination. I didn't notice that so much in the first trimester. I'm noticing it a lot more now. I'm almost 4.5 months. So now I have to pee a lot more, but not so much the first trimester for me. Fatigue. I was tired all the time. I was never a fan of naps. I know that sounds crazy. Everybody's like, I love naps, but I just never liked naps. Even as a kid, I just felt like I was missing out. And then my first trimester, I had to take a nap before work, or else I would feel, there were times where I felt drowsy while I was driving to work. My work is about 35 to 45 minutes, depending on traffic. So nap saved my life, just like ginger beer did. You're most likely gonna be really tired your first trimester. Now that I'm going into my second trimester, or I am in my second trimester, I have a lot more energy during the day, but once it hits about past 9:30, I am yawning like a crazy person, and it's time to go to bed. Food cravings. When you're pregnant, you might become more sensitive to certain odors and your sense or taste might change. Okay, so, I wouldn't say that I had any food cravings my first trimester. Now I'm starting to have a little more cravings. And not so much even cravings. It's more like I get something in my head or I see somebody eating something or a smell and then I want it. But not my first trimester. My first trimester, it was really just not wanting to throw up. Certain things really made me nauseous, the smell of it. That being rosemary. Oliver was eating these rosemary canned nuts, and I was just thinking, what is that smell? Like, what is that making me so sick? Like, I wanted to run to the bathroom and barf. And then I realized it was these canned nuts. And before he could even kiss me or anything, I was like, you have to brush your teeth. Like, no. So no more rosemary canned nuts. I'm not sure. I haven't had them in my sight since, so I don't know how I would do now, but none of that. So you're going to be really sensitive to certain things. Let's see. And I love vegetables. I eat really, really healthy, but I wasn't super about veggies my first trimester. I kind of just stuck with bagels and burritos, bean and cheese burritos. Things that I feel like they weren't too crazy in taste. And even now I have more of a savory palate. I crave more savory things. But yeah, no cravings in the beginning. Now, yeah. Next thing is heartburn. I personally didn't get any heartburn. Sometimes I have little burps here and there, but no heartburn. I was good. Then constipation. Very, very constipated. This was a big problem for me. There were some days where I would be like super, like still have a little six pack or be lean. And then all of a sudden it would really look like, oh, really? Like I look more pregnant now? And then I'd go to the bathroom and then it'd disappear. But it was really hard to go to the bathroom some days. And it would also make me gassy. So that wasn't fun. Yeah. Not fun in public or at work. None of that. Yeah. Constipation sucks. They say that exercise and lots of water help with that. But it was also really hard to keep up with exercising my first trimester because, like I said, I was always tired. I'm getting a little more, I still did. I tried on days I wasn't exhausted, but now I'm getting more into it. I love exercising. Your emotions. So you're gonna feel all sorts of emotions, which is very true. There'd be times where in the beginning, the first month was just, a mix of shock and thinking about my future and all sorts of things. You guys don't know the whole story about Oliver now. That's a crazy story. Maybe I'll tell it some other time. But everything just happened so fast and I wasn't quite ready for it. But as time went by, I started to feel less anxious and more happy, more sure of all of this. So I'm really excited. I have one more that wasn't on that list. I saw this on another list because I was just wondering why I was always sniffling. I've always had allergies, but not like this. It's been pretty much the whole time of my pregnancy. I am always sniffling in some way. Some days are worse than others, but I'm always like, yeah. Pretty annoying. So I found out that the high levels of estrogen during pregnancy can cause the lining of the nasal passages to swell, producing more mucus. So it is normal for nasal congestion. Great. So that's one of my symptoms. Still a symptom. In the beginning, I was taking allergy medicine that I knew that was okay while being pregnant. But then I realized it wasn't really allergies, so I just stopped taking it, and I haven't been taking anything for it. I'm fine, it's tolerable. Now that I've gone over the symptoms of my first trimester, I wanted to show you guys the vitamins that I've been taking, just in case this is your first pregnancy as well and you don't know where to start, just to give you an idea. These are just ideas, so you can do whatever you would like. I looked into prenatals. I decided to take Baby and Me Too. I get the 120 tablet bottle. They have a smaller bottle, but it's really not worth it to get the smaller bottle because you're gonna run out so quick. So this one lasts for about 2 months because you take 2 tablets every day. So I was watching a bunch of different YouTube videos about stuff I should take, probably maybe what you guys will end up doing or doing right now. I had a few women said to take live folate. Some people say folate, regular folate is bad. It's just not the real thing. I mean, I don't know all the scientific background about this, so don't take my word for it. Do your own research. This is just what I decided to do and some stuff that I looked into. So if you want live folate, this has it, and just look for, I don't know if you could see it, but it has an L. With my Baby and Me Too, I also take 127 milligram of iron. I take these together because the Baby and Me Too has a little bit of iron in it, but not enough. And I also don't eat a whole lot of meat, so I definitely need an iron supplement. In the evening, I take calcium and magnesium together. My midwife told me that they're better absorbed together. So the reason I don't take calcium with iron is because those don't go together. So later, calcium and magnesium. In the beginning, I was only taking one of these. I wasn't sure what was too much. Glad I have a midwife now to tell me what's what. But one of these pills are only 600 milligrams. And she told me I should be taking, what was it? 1,200 to 2,000 milligrams of calcium. And I should be taking up to 450 milligrams of magnesium. So now what I've been doing is taking 2 of these, which is 1,200, and then 1 of the magnesiums. Yeah, I could probably even throw 1 more calcium in there. But the beginning of my pregnancy, my nails were really strong. And then towards 2-3 months, my nails started getting really weak, even though I was taking this supplement. So I obviously wasn't taking enough. And I'm also not even a fan of too much dairy. So that has a lot of calcium in it. So this is a signature brand. The calcium and iron. I just got these I got these at Vaughn's. And then Nature Made magnesium. Yeah. So those are all the vitamins that I take. And then of course, besides taking vitamins, there's just, eating healthy. I mean, it's a little hard in your first trimester, but now that I'm in my second trimester, I've been starting my day with a smoothie. It's usually banana, blueberries, spinach, and hemp milk. I love the antioxidants in the blueberries. Then the rest of the day, get some avocado, protein, and other things. Yeah, just try to mix it up all the time. It's also really important to make sure you're getting, some kind of exercise. If you're not a fan of the gym, go take a walk and get some sunshine. The sun always makes my day way better. Also just wanted to throw a little disclaimer out there when I was giving the numbers of 1,200 to 2,000 milligrams of calcium or stuff like that. Vitamins, you're gonna have to talk to your doctor or your midwife and find out what works best for you. Maybe those same numbers won't be the same for you. I don't know, after you do some kind of testing, you never know. That is the end of my video. If you have enjoyed it, why can't I talk? If you've enjoyed it, please remember to subscribe, share, like this video, and I hope you guys come back. Have a great day. Boom, boom, boom,